You could certainly call this first story tonight a success story, but it may actually be an even bigger success story in the making. Now, we don't know if the three sisters from St. Louis who call themselves Pearl Hart will make it big in Nashville, but they have so far succeeded in getting very close. They came back home to St. Louis to perform at the first night party in Grand Center on New Year's Eve. While they already had local fans, they really made their big splash as finalists on the nationally televised Nashville Star talent competition. And while they were in town, Anne-Marie Berger got their story.
Some things run in the family: hair color, facial features, even personality. And in the Krechel family, there's no denying the genetic trait that binds these sisters. Together they are Pearl Hart, a country music trio from St. Louis. Twins Angela and Amy and younger sister Courtney are a triple threat. They sing, play guitar, and write their own music. And they are on their way to being the next big thing in Nashville.
So let the singing begin. Put your hands together for St. Louis, Missouri's very own Pearl Hart.
Who doesn't know what I'm talking about?
In the summer of 2008, Pearl Hart caught a big break when they won a spot on the NBC reality show and singing competition, Nashville Star.
Place in the clouds, a foundation of stone.
But while Angela and Amy are only 21 and Courtney is just 18, this opportunity for success didn't happen overnight.
She was 8 years old when we started, and Angela and I were 11.
Their father, a musician himself, began giving the girls music lessons at a young age.
I think this maybe happens to a lot of homeschool parents, you know, where you recognize that the student is better than the teacher. So I maybe worked with them for like a month as like, I can't keep up with them. I mean, they were way better than I was a teacher.
After teaming up with a vocal coach, the girls began performing as the trio Me Too at fairs and festivals throughout the Midwest.
Our vocal coach actually told us that we would be good in gospel music, but we decided to stick to country music.
Well, we told them we don't love it like we love country music.
They got their first paying gig back in 1998.
The first day we did this, we knew that we wanted to do it like for our career. Even though we were 8 and 11, like, I mean, not many people when they're that young know that that's what they want to do, but we knew, like, growing up, this is it for us. You know,
In the beginning, the girls sang to musical tracks, but in 2000 they began playing the guitar, and soon there was no need for canned music during their performances.
When we started playing our own music out, we grew and we became better musicians because like we didn't have the tracks behind us, so we had to like practice our guitar all the time to make it sound better.
But they could only take their music career so far living here in St. Louis. All the action was down in Nashville, and any hope of making it big in country music would require the girls to move there. So in 2006, that's exactly what the family did. Mom, Dad, little brother Billy, and Pearl Hart packed everything up and moved to Music City.
They picked up everything and moved, and our little brother, they picked up everything and moved to Nashville just for our music.
Leaving all the family behind.
Yeah, and it's hard.
But moving to another city isn't the hardest part about trying to make it in country music. The girls learned it's setting themselves apart in Nashville that can be the challenge.
a chance to talk to him, yeah.
The music business is a tough business. I mean, you have to have thick skin. I mean, people here in St. Louis knew who we were because, I mean, we played all over. But then once we moved to Nashville, it's like there's so many people that are doing what we're doing that no one really knows who you are, you know? So it was different once we moved there.
I think you guys have a big chance at being the next Nashville Star.
This past summer has been our best experience throughout our whole music career.
She said it didn't seem like that long ago.
On the same day Courtney graduated from high school, Pearl Hart was thrust out of anonymity in Nashville. On Nashville Star, they competed against 11 other acts with the hope of landing a record deal.
It was tough because we had Monday a week to learn like a song, and I mean it wasn't like a long song, but like the last week we had to learn like lead guitar solos, and I'm like, oh gosh.
Great job, girls. Well, what do you think, Judd?
You guys sounded incredible. I mean, Jeff, family harmony is something that comes along so rarely.
You can't miss with the family harmony. You guys have come a long way since that first audition. I just got a more sense of you guys having this oneness about you, which I really love about a trio.
I'm in love with you.
Pearl Hart didn't win the Nashville Star competition, but their experience on the show confirmed they're on the right track and are more determined than ever to be the next great act in country music.
Because they are relentless. I mean, they'll sometimes play guitar for 10 or 12 hours a day.
I want it all, you know, like I think it's going to be a few years before we get to that point, but I mean, we slowly want to get up there. You just have to work really hard to get what you want. And that's what we're doing.